Did you know your upper back was responsible for most of the workouts that you commit to today? Prime example, did you know your back is also one of the prime movers and prime stabilizers to having a better bench press? Did you know your upper back is very essential in most sports that you play? Like prime example, I used to be a fighter, so in boxing, did you know in boxing, your upper and lower back is required for almost everything you do. Depending on if you have a strong or weak back will determine who would be the better fighter, who would have better punches, who would have better execution, all depending on the back. And for many athletes, no matter what sport it is, I'm going to show you some of the best upper back movements as much as possible today. Unfortunately, this was supposed to be a top 5. I don't have any type of clips of me doing my number 2 spot. So unfortunately, that's going to be an honorable mention today. Some of the best upper back movements that I personally do, and these are in not only in my program and how I strength train, but some of these exercises are regularly trained in my clients' training. So, also, side note before we get started in today's video, if you are looking for coaching, if you're looking for online coaching, or if you're in the PA area, specifically the Eastern PA area, you are looking for a coach, you are looking for a trainer, please, my email will be right here. And then not only that, the link in my description will bring you all to my coaching applications and potentially booking you for an online consultation call. But all right, Editing Dan taking control over here. Starting off with my top 5. Honestly, this was tied between number 4 and number 3, but if I had to let one go, it would be cable row. But I love cable row because when it comes to this movement and how we're setting in our glenohumeral joint at a 45-degree angle, it's allowing us to work the lats in a way that normally most exercises won't allow us to. So setting up for this movement, if you're training for failure, it's definitely a top tier movement. All right, this is number 4 for various of reasons. But it's on number 4 because if not done correctly, this is a horrible exercise. But this is probably one of my best horizontal movements solely because I'm showing you what to do and what not to do. So on my left side, I'm showing you specifically for when it comes to the eccentric portion around your back, making sure your glenohumeral joint is at a 45-degree angle. The reason why this is number 3 instead of number 2 is because this is the regressed form of number 1. But I love this movement because this works on upper back thickness. So the level of recruitment of what this workout is doing is requiring the traps, it's requiring the rear delt, it's requiring the teres major and teres minor. These help with upper back thickness. There's a number 1 reason why this is number 1, solely because the level of recruitment that's required in this movement, the level of convenience that you could do it with little to no space, little to no money. You don't need a gym for this movement, but this recruits all of the upper back. And if you ever wanted to challenge yourself with this movement, there are alternatives that you can do and variations that you can do with this movement. But making sure you're training with adequate intensity. All right, if you're seeing the end of this video, you took the time to genuinely analyze my top list of what I would use to either strengthen the back, develop a bigger back, and the list goes on. So you can use this for whatever reason you plan on using these exercises for. I apologize if these exercises were cut short solely because I forgot to record my number 2. Yeah, it's an idiot move for me. But if you guys can, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I definitely am going to do a little bit of a series on this. I'm going to do it on the chest. I'm going to do it on the core. I'm going to do it on the legs. And the list goes on. If you guys haven't already, hit the notification button, hit the notification bell, hit that bell. But make sure, with that being said, this is Daniel, head coach of Hair Strength and Fit, out.